Okay, I want to welcome everybody to the broadcast tonight. My name is Jeff Evers. I'm the CEO of ICB, and I'm excited to be able to take just a few minutes and take you through our program. iClub is just a group of individuals who are cooperatively working together to create a better life through buying power. Our whole goal with ICB is to set up a sustainable, self-generating income. And so as I walk you through the comp tonight, I'm going to give you the three key components that are necessary to create sustainable income. And whenever you look at a business opportunity, you have to realize there has to be these three pillars involved in the business, or you will never build anything that will last. The first pillar is products. The second pillar is the comp plan. And then the third pillar is the system. And so I'll be covering all three of those with you tonight and kind of walk it through from start to finish. First, before I get started, I want to let you know that this is not a guaranteed income. This is just an example of income based on our comp plan. Your success will be dependent upon what you do, and there is no purchase requirement to get involved with us. Let's talk just a little bit about the products. Unless the company's program is based on high-demand, high-impact products that the consuming public will embrace and purchase on an ongoing basis, long after they're done building, you're just pitching a money game that's not going to last. And I think what you'll find in the marketplace more than not, most programs are strictly money games. And that takes us to the comp plan. And unless the comp plan has a proper balance of front side and back side money, you'll never keep the people active long enough to create sustainable income. And sustainable income is why the majority of us join a network marketing company. And then the third pillar is the system. There are two parts of the system. The first is you got to have a system that you can plug your people into to help them become who they need to become to achieve their dreams, or you'll never build a big business, because you have to realize we always act in a manner that's consistent with how we see ourselves conceptually. And so when we get involved in any opportunity, we got to realize the challenges and the baggage that has got us to where we're at in life, which we're not happy with, we have to change. So you've got to have a system you can plug your people into. And then the second part is you got to have a system that you can plug your people into that can help them generate qualified prospects. And if you don't have a system that you can plug your people into to help them generate qualified prospects, you're going to constantly be replacing people. And so those are the three pillars. You know, it's the products, it's the comp, and it's the system. I want to get a little into detail right now on the products. You'll notice that all the products that we bring into ICB are all high demand, high impact products. They're all priced at a level where the consuming public is going to embrace and purchase on an ongoing basis. They're all game changer products. We don't manufacture any of our products. Really what differentiates us, ICB, from most of the other companies out there is we use products to help people get things. In contrast, most companies use people to sell products. So when you join ICB, the primary purpose for people to join ICB is we have a dream in our heart that we can't get doing what we're doing, and we're looking for a way to get it. And what we do then, we go off and contract with manufacturers, formulators, and vendors, and we bring in high demand, high impact products to the mix that you can use to help you get your dream. And our first game changer product is the Extreme Savings Travel Club. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time on the Travel Club because there are other travel programs out there, and most of them are basically money games. There's a lot of hype. They get you excited about making a lot of fast start money. Y'all need to go through our capture and landing pages and our marketing tools we put together for the Travel Club so you can really see why we're a game changer. The first thing we do is we designed the Travel Club as a tool to help you travel. We want to show our ICB members how you can make money based on people traveling. That's why it would only cost a one-time fee of $25 to get set up as a travel agent with our Travel Club. Now, we have the #1 travel agent booking engine that you can use to book hotels, and I'm going to give you an example of how that really works compared to everything else out there. And when you look at the details of the Travel Club, we give you any vendor that's out there. Okay, we're a host agency, we're a seller of travel. There are no third parties on this. We're the seller of travel. So we negotiate the best possible deals we can. We've got a consortium we work with, and then we bring all the deals to our members. So you get travel agency rates plus whatever commissions that come back to the agency. We give 2/3 of those commissions back to you in the form of cash, and the other third gets converted into business fund and gets added to your team, which we'll cover on that a little bit later as well. So as you look at all the different attributes of the Travel Club, not only do you have EasyBook, the #1 booking engine for travel agents for hotels, over 600,000 hotels on that booking engine, you also have Expedia Tap, which is the #1 booking engine for consumers in the marketplace. We also have a short-term condo feeds where you can get 7-night condo stays for $200-300 a week. Okay, so it's crazy deals. Any kind of cruise you want to think of, any kind of all-inclusive, Apple Vacations, Disney's, you just name it, plus any training you want. The average commissions that we get back on hotels will run, from 10 to 12%. Rental cars about 6%. Flying stay packages will run from 3 to 5 on Expedia, up to 7%, like with Delta or Allegiant, or other flying stay packages, United and stuff like that. We'll also get commissions, kickbacks on cruises, all-inclusives, and activities. And just here's a few examples. Steph saved over $600 on the Cancun trip, plus got a $300 commission back. And I just talked to Chuck this afternoon. He got over $6,000 back on a trip that he booked with him and some buddies, which was cool. He traveled for free, plus got a check for $6,000. That's the check he got. And then in addition to that, a third of the commissions went in the VV. He made money on that too. And Tiff, her husband got a 5-day all-inclusive at a 5-star resort in Mexico with air for $750. It's crazy. We are the seller of travel. There are no third parties on this. Now, there's a program out there right now that people are giving out $200 cards. Say, hey, go to my website and you can save money on your travel. Well, what I did, I had somebody send me a card. I went to the website. I took Vegas, and according to this example, checking in on February 17th, checking out on February 20th. And generally, Linda and I will stay at Planet Hollywood, New York, the MGM. They were all the same deals. They showed you the internet rate, and then they say, hey, this VIP card that we give you, that's worth this much, $12.32 worth of discount. So you get it for $242. Now, if you went out there and you went to the regular booking agents, yes, you would see that probably around $250. So you'd be thinking you'd be saving, $12, $15. Well, when you go to EasyBook, our number one booking agent for travel agents, that same property, same dates, checking in on the 17th, checking out on the 20th, the same exact room, everything the same, is $230. So we are $12 cheaper. And here's the crazy thing. This other travel program, they're going to charge you like $50 a month. First, I think $200 to join, and then $50 a month. We give you all this for $25. Our goal is to help our IBOs make money on people traveling. We would rather have you, again, realize any commission that comes to us on that reservation, 2/3 of that commission goes out to the member in cash, the other third goes in the VV. We want our members to be making money on millions and millions and millions and millions of people traveling every month, in contrast to making money on the $50, $60 monthly fee that people don't stay on. Okay, most people get in those other deals because they're just money games. Again, a definition of a product. Your company's got to have a product that's based on high demand, high impact products. They're all priced at a level where the consuming public will embrace and purchase on an ongoing basis long after they're done building. People won't pay $50, $60 a month to be on a travel program that's put together to make money. So as you look at different products, nobody's going to touch our travel club. Our primary nutritional product, and this is a new product for us, but I really do believe it's going to become our number one selling product. It's a colostrum product. It's a bovine-based colostrum product. Bovine colostrum is non-species specific. If you didn't get any colostrum when you were first born, your body was never signaled that you were born. And so as you do the research, there's over 25,000 scientific papers on colostrum. And we live in a toxic and stressful environment. And the older we get, all of a sudden, the less and less the immune growth factors we produce to fight off disease and body, and heal our body. And so what happens, the older we get, the sicker we get. Well, colostrum restores that balance. As you look at the value of colostrum, one of the things that we're all exposed to, and we hear about this thing called leaky gut, when your intestinal lining becomes permeable and lets stuff out, and all of a sudden, you get food allergies and stuff, and what they can trace leaky gut back to, brain dysfunction, sinuses, skin, joints, adrenal problems, colon, thyroid. So all these are benefits of colostrum. But here's the key thing. Colostrum doesn't treat or cure anything. What colostrum does is it balances the immune system. And so if you have a hyperactive autoimmune problem, you got health problems. If you have a low immune system, you get sick. So if colostrum just balances the immune system, that will help the body do what it's supposed to do, which is basically heal itself. I really, truly do believe that Izzy Pure will become our number one selling product. Our number two selling product, and this is our number one selling product right now, but I think Izzy Light's going to become our number two selling product. Just because I'm so excited about the colostrum. But here's the cool thing about Izzy Light. It's a water enhancer. It basically turns ordinary tap water into healthy water. 70% of your body is water. 90% of your blood is water. What Izzy Light does, it breaks up the water molecule clusters so you get better absorption into the cell membrane, fundamentally bringing more oxygen to the cell, helping the body become more alkaline, and help the body fight off disease. And you can go to our website. We probably have got somewhere in the neighborhood of probably a couple hours worth of research. You can check it out. It improves energy levels. It reduces, eliminates aches and pains. It helps improve your digestion. It eliminates anxiety. You can use it to help treat water, protect your body from premature aging. It eliminates fluorine and removes the chemicals in tap water, and it aids in weight loss. And the benefits just keep going on and on and on. And I myself, I go through a gallon of water a day, so I'm consuming about 2 packets of Izzy Light every month. And of course, I go through the big packet of Izzy Pure every month. So just those 2 products alone, okay, I got the foundation for health. And that takes us to our third product, and that's Izzy Night. Okay, we need minerals. Minerals, basically, without minerals in your body cannot process nutrients and vitamins. And organic complexes are almost non-existent in our food supply today because of chemical farming. Dr. Lionel Pauling said you can trace every disease, every sickness, every illness back to a mineral deficiency, but it's got to be in a form the body can absorb. You can't absorb rock, so therefore, our Izzy Night is a liquid mineral, ionic mineral, so it's a great product. And again, I go through a bottle of that every month. Another thing, I drink coffee. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but I drink coffee. If you're going to have a morning cup of Java, rather than just be good for your soul, should be good for your body too. And so I actually go through 2 packets of iPrime Java every month. You get 30 to 40 cups. And there's antioxidants, immune boosters, anti-aging, weight loss, a lot of benefits. You got Ganoderma, you got mangosteen, and it's not just the one Ganoderma. You got 4 different Ganoderma plants in the iPrime Java. So it's a premier product. It's a high demand, high impact product that the consuming public will continue to purchase long after they're done building. Fat burning signals, just a quick testimonial. I dropped about 60 pounds in 90 days with it, and you'll save money because you'll spend less money on food because you're eating less. It's an appetite suppressant. It's an energy. It basically helps burn fat. Okay. This is anywhere from 1 to 3 months supply of face mask. It helps tones and tightens your skin, but not only your skin, but it tones and tightens the underlying muscles. And so that's why you can have a long lasting effect, and you can look 3 to 5 years younger in 30 minutes. And then on top of that, we also have an eco-friendly plant-based cleaner that will do everything from body wash, shave cream. You can use it to shampoo your hair. You can even use it to do laundry. So as you start looking at these products that we've got available, they are all high demand, high impact products. They're all priced at the level where the consuming public is going to embrace and purchase on an ongoing basis. And then we have some digital products. We have a cash flow management system. It's kind of like an online QuickBooks. If you're a small business owner, you need this. You've got to track your expenses to make sure you're making a profit, but also to meet the IRS requirements for deductions. Whether you're a hairstylist, a plumber, a contractor, auto mechanic, landscaper, a network marketer, or anything else, at $12.50 a month, it's a no-brainer. And on top of that, we got some digital products. I don't care what business you're building. I was just talking to a guy who's in a prepaid legal thing, and he's looking for a traffic generator to help him, bring people in. I get people coming to me all the time and say, hey, listen, I need some help in generating traffic that I can expose to my business. Well, iWebAtool is an automated autoresponder, lead generation capture page system that is very diverse. It works with every kind of company out there, and it's starting at $12.50 a month. It's a great deal too. So you can see we got great products. But in addition to having great products, if all you got is high demand, high impact products that are priced at the level the consuming public is going to embrace, but you don't have the proper balance of compensation, then you're just spinning plates. Okay, people are going to get in and quit, get in and quit. Do you know that the average life expectancy of somebody on authorship is about 4 to 6 months? And the reason it's 4 to 6 months is they can't see themselves ever making it. No, I've got people who've been taking Izzy Light for years because the product is great. But for people who are really primary motivating factor to participate is to make an income, they've got to have the ability to recapture and get themselves to a break even quick. So what we've done is we put together a hybrid comp plan. Okay, remember, we all got into this in network marketing to make sustainable, long-term, self-generating income that keeps coming in month after month after month. So the team building program is basically structured for that. So we got an unlimited depth team building program that every time somebody joins your organization, no matter who puts them in your organization, you got 2 teams, and anybody places it, any volume they do, you get credit for it, and you can make up to $12,000 a week. But that takes a little while to get the momentum built up. But once that's built up, baby, it just keeps coming in month after month after month. So what we did to offset that backside great potential income is to give you some front side money. We're going to give you a 7-level uni-level program that you will make anywhere from 10 to 25% off every purchase that's made by one of your personals. So when someone goes off and they join the travel club for a one-time fee of $25, you're going to get 25% of that. You're going to put 6 1/4 in your pocket. When somebody sets up for a $50 a month auto ship on Izzy Pure, you're going to get a 10% commission on that. Well, not only get 10% and 25% on your first level, you get 5% on the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh level. So we got the perfect balance of front side and back side money. And then on top of that, because we all got in this for the backside money, once you get to a certain level of leadership and executive rank, we're going to give you another business center above you in the team building program, which lets you make another 12 grand a week. And then not only that, and this is the killer one, we also have a matching bonus program that pays out 10%, not just on your personally sponsored people, but that's 10% on all of the team building income that's paid to everybody in your organization down through the first leadership level. And then you can rank up and you get paid 5% on the second level, and 5% on the third, fourth, fifth. So this is huge. There's actually more money in the matching bonus program than anything else. So you can see we got a simple comp plan that has right balance of front side and back side money, and that takes us to the system. Now, the first thing we got is a system that we put together that you can plug your people into that can help them work on becoming a better person, help them with their attitude, their self-image, and their beliefs. We put together a website called the Better Life Co-op. It's really structured to help people figure out, hey, what do I need to work on? Most people have never been taught how to build a network marketing business. And most people, what happens when they get into network marketing, they come in from the job world and they're taught to work and get paid, work and get paid, work and get paid. Well, because they're taught to work and get paid, they think when they get into network marketing, they're in a sales business. So the first thing they think they need to work on is learn all there is about the products. And those people end up crashing and burning. And the reason they crash and burn is one of the tools we've got in our training system is a 45-second presentation by Don Faleb. And the first thing that Don teaches is that 97% of the people don't want to be a salesperson. So if you think you got to be a salesperson to make money in network marketing and you're out pitching products to everybody you talk to, yeah, you might get some people to buy products, but nobody's going to want to do what you do. So that's some of the stuff we'll teach you. We'll teach you the mechanics and the skill sets and the attitudes and behaviors that can help you become who you need to become. And then the second part of our system is our ADB, or an automated downline builder. What we do is we load 200 leads into this system every month, and then we send out 40 different campaigns over the next 6 months promoting various different venues that we got available on ICB. So we keep dripping on people, dripping on people, dripping on people. Whether it be some of the products will be on travel, core calcium, the coffee, the minerals, the skincare, the weight loss, the lead generation, business opportunity, and more. And again, the bigger our team gets, the more products we'll be bringing in. And so the ADB is just going to keep offering more and more enhancements. We use the ADB to start people when they join. They're in your team. You get the ADB for only $75 a month. And all of these capture pages, all of these landing pages, all of these autoresponders are set up to drip on people to help you get people. So you're going to see 40 different campaigns that's going to go out over 6 months. And the goal is to help you get 3. 3 will get you free. Okay, 3 will get you free. If you've already gone through your friends and relatives, you already blew past every potential prospect you ever have because you've been in 9 different things and you've pitched them, and the fact is when they see you walking down the street, they run the other way. You can still become successful with ICB because of the ADB. So what happens is it drips on them, and then we'll teach you a system that you just go onto your iWebAtool back office and you can see exactly who all has opened up emails that have been sent to them from the ADB, and we just teach you what to say, and you call them up. You don't sell them. Again, people don't want to be sold. People don't want to sell. They don't want to be sold. But if you call them up and say, hey, listen, my name is Jeff. I've been the guy sending you some emails. I noticed you opened up a few of them. I just want to let you know I'm a real guy. And I live in Iowa. I'm a small town guy. So if you're ever looking for a cool system that can help you build a home-based business without bugging your friends, hey, give me a buzz. And so that's all you do. We teach you how to do this to get 3. Now watch this. If all you did, okay, is just got 3 people who just purchased $75 a month, and on the way to getting that, let's say you set up 20 customers because of our high-demand, high-impact products that spend about $15 a month. Guys, we're talking $500,000 a year. Okay, that's just getting 3. You get 3. What do those 3 do? They plug in to duplicate you. You get 3, they get 3. Run it through 7 levels. You're talking $500,000 a year. What if you get 5? Okay, and I tell everybody I like to strive for 5. 3 will get you free, but strive for 5. What happens if you get 5 and you do $150, guys? That's $1 million a month. It's crazy money. Well, what if we did this? What if all we did is just get 5, and all you did was $25 a month? All you did was a small pack of Izzy Pure. All you did is 1 packet of Izzy Light. 1 bottle is Izzy Night. Just $25 a month. Get 5. Run it down, guys. That's $2 million a year. Now, obviously, I'm not making any guarantees of income. This is just an example of income based on the comp plan. Okay, this is just a numbers game. Okay, but just see how simple it is. How many of y'all think you'd be willing to spend $25 a month and go get 5? Okay, and how many of y'all think as your volume moves up, your income moves up, you might buy more? Especially, in fact, I'll guarantee you, once you start taking colostrum, you're gonna be on it. Okay, I used to get a cold every winter, and I wouldn't be able to talk for a month because my voice box would get all crackly. All of a sudden, about a month ago, I started getting the little, tickle in my throat. So I hammered down, a couple big spoonfuls of colostrum, and drank Izzy Light water, and son of a gun, my immune system took care of it. It's the most unbelievable thing. Here's what I'm going to recommend you to get back with the person who referred you to this presentation, get your questions answered, and go ahead and get started. And again, I'm not making any income guarantees. This is just an example of income based on the comp plan. Your success will be dependent upon what you do, and there's no purchase requirement to get involved. I'm going to go ahead and close the recording now.